Hi, this is Liz. We'll go over how to fix this error on a Lenovo. Start with the easiest solution and then move on to the hardest. And also, just as a shout out, try restarting your computer first if you haven't done that already. First, I'm going to download the .NET Framework Repair tool and I'm going to open it up. The link for this is in the description down below. Because commonly this not installing correctly can be a cause for it. So I'm going to trust all and hit next, and I'm going to keep following the prompts till the very end to see if it diagnoses whether or not this is the issue. The thing that's great about this tool is it will tell me whether or not it is the issue. And as a side note, if you find this video in any way helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more great content. Okay, so I'm going to continue to follow the prompts to the very end to see if this is my issue, and it will, go through the whole process and do its little thing, and then I will get some answers. So in my case, as you can see, this was not the problem. In your case, it could be something different. So if it fixes it, go ahead, restart your computer and move on with your life. But for the rest of us, let's move on to the next solution. We're going to hit finish, and we're going to exit out of the browser, and we're going to move on to the next step in the troubleshooting process. So after I close out the browser, now I'm going to do the next thing, which is I'm going to click on the Windows logo. I'm going to open settings, and in the search bar I'm going to write troubleshoot because I'm going to do a troubleshooter. All right, and then I'm going to slip on this option right here, click on this one right here, and then I'm going to do other troubleshooters, and what I'm specifically looking for is the Windows Update Troubleshooter. As you can see, it's not down here, it's right here, and then I'm going to hit run. Now, a lot of people feel like, oh, troubleshooters don't always work, but in some cases they do, and they're easy to use, so you should always try it, my friends. Why make more work when you don't need to? So let's go ahead and do this thing. It's going to run, detect my problems. It's going to go through the whole thing. It's going to take a minute, guys. Bear with me. But as you can see, it gives me this, but I'm going to hit next, and notice what happens on the next page. It does resolving problems, this whole thing. Then at the very end, it tells me this. Boom. It found a problem. Now I need to just restart my computer and move on with my life. So that was really easy. So it's worth a try because in my case, it resolved my update issue. Now I am going to show you one more solution. Before that, next thing I'm going to show you is you're going to be in your manila envelope, right click on this PC and hit manage. Why am I doing this? Okay. Next we're going to disk management. We're going to scroll down. Now, the next reason, this is the hardest reason why people run into problems, is this partition right here, your recovery partition, is not large enough, right? And so that causes an issue with your computer. So right here, this instruction to manually resize your partition to install the partition. That's in the description down below. It will show you a step-by-step process of how to expand your partition in DiskPart. It is all command is cut and paste, so I recommend following the written version because then you can just copy and paste and it's significantly easier. But this is just an example of what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to shrink the old partition, disable it, and then make a new one that's larger. So it's quite a long task, but that is an option open to you if the first two options did not work. But anyway, from one egghead to another egghead, this is Liz signing out.